All right, this month's question of the month comes from Jade, and I'll read the question to you. I have a question about the elbow. A student of mine is experiencing discomfort, soreness, and, on some days, pain in the left elbow that stays throughout the day. It seems to rear its ugly head when he puts it in full extension, during vinyasa transitions, and when he's pulling back against the foot, as in seated postures. It sounds to me like golfer's elbow, even though he's not a golfer. He seems to be okay if he keeps a slight bend in it at all times. Anything you would suggest? Whenever you're confronted with pain patterns like this, come and go, stay throughout the day, you're always going to be doing a little bit of investigation and testing and seeing what you do that changes the particular, outcome of the pain, or if it makes it less or increases it. All of those pieces of information add on to your ability to figure out what's going on. So it may very well be something like biceps. So there's a few things. One is, if it's golfer's elbow, that's a typical thing that comes up when you have pain on the inside of the elbow. So to test that, and what you want to do is you want to start to play with the fingers. And what I mean by that is the flexors of the fingers cross the elbow joint. And so usually golfer's elbow has to do with how the grip is happening and the amount of gripping going on. So what you could do is, instead of, let's say the person is, when they go to do their bindings and they're feeling that pain, instead of having them grasp with their hands, have them keep their hands open. See if that makes a change. If it does make a change, then it leads you more in the direction of the problem being those flexors of the elbow. You could also test to see if you think biceps is involved, so you test to see if biceps is involved. And the way you would do that is, because we know biceps is, of course, a flexor of the elbow, there's something else that you need to know about biceps is it's a very strong supinator, that is, rotating the forearm so the palm is facing up. So what you could do is you could have them pronate their forearm, turn it so the palm is away, and then when you flex the elbow, biceps is going to be less involved. So that could be a second test and see if that makes any difference. All right? Try those couple of things first, see what happens. Feel free to report back. Maybe we'll do another question of the month based on the feedback that we got, and we can kind of follow this one all the way through. All right, you can submit your own question of the month by going to yoganatomy.com/myquestion.